You said we started.
Yeah, we can get started. I just started the recording. We should be good now.
Cool with me.
Welcome, everyone. Shout out to all the people that are in here for the first time. Shout out to the people that are in here for the not first time. welcome back.
See some familiar faces. See some new people. Maybe I can't tell, but welcome in. Welcome. Get started in like 1 minute. Get started. What's going on, Fly Rod, Mr. G5, DJ Bando? What's going on? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Today, I think primarily what we talking about, we gonna give it like, usually like we bring on guest speakers or we talk a lot, so we want to open up the floor to y'all, to be more interactive today. Also, we're gonna hit on a couple points, a couple things, um, that we've been working on and some other stuff. But also another thing, I don't know if Hinks you wanted to like go over the roadmap too. We can do that.
Yeah, we can do that as well. Especially for people that haven't been through a roadmap. I was thinking about going through that as well.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch up, or just do more questions as well?
Do my question. I told them we want to keep it a little bit more interactive. Are you drinking Saratoga water?
Bro, this thing is so good, bro.
Are you drinking
Bro, I got
Saratoga
these
water
from
right now?
Walmart, my boy. They have these
Wait a
at Walmart.
minute.
Oh God, they're only
Wait
like
a minute.
$20 for like a pack of 8, bro. That shit is pop.
Wait a minute.
Super popped, oh God.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bro, I've had this like 10 on 10 different videos, bro. I
Am I
like the
tripping,
sparkling
y'all?
water.
Am I tripping? That is some.
God.
That is like when you got money, you don't even think to pay $20 for water. What are we talking
Tell him to
about?
stop, bro. He capping, he tripping.
Yo, he having it. He
That
having
man
his
got a
way.
whole Pac-Man gaming system, Street Fighter system in his crib. He talking about
Man,
me.
Saratoga is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He said, "I'm telling you, that's that new money. Facts,
Bruh.
facts."
Nah.
Are they glass? Is that the glass bottle or
Yeah,
the
they're
classic?
smaller though. They're not the whole big old like thing. They're
That's
just,
glass.
yeah, it's glass, bro.
Oh, no, I'm
Come on,
trolling
brother.
you, man.
Big glass. We don't even. He said, don't even have a budget for water. Oh shit.
Oh
That's
no.
funny. Nah, yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. What you want to do? You want to start off with the questions,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
you want to kind of just dive in
We
with
usually do
other
the
stuff?
questions at the end. Let's do them in the beginning this time. Why not? Just that way, when we dive into the topic,
Switch it up.
yeah, yeah. Why not?
Bet. All right, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and hit us with some questions.
We'll do
Go
first
ahead, drop them
15
in the chat.
minutes, some questions. If you guys are, working in IAM Academy and you need some questions, like what are you guys?
Yeah. Are y'all
Okay.
familiar though? For the people that's here, are y'all familiar with our platform, I am Academy? Are y'all familiar with the roadmap that we do have
Yeah, type
in
one
the
in the chat if you're
Discord?
familiar. Two if you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious because I know we got some new people. We got different audience today. That's new to me, but I'm pretty new to the group. Okay. Okay. So if for the people that don't know, we do have. If you look in the Discord, you'll see a section called "Start Here," and that is the link to our roadmap. Essentially, it's it's made for people like whether you're in the industry or you're trying to transition, and it pretty much gives you the roadmap that you need to follow. And then it also gives references for resources, both free and paid resources as well. So definitely check that out. And then IM Academy is a paid resource where it has tailored curriculum, uh, um, that you can learn your IAM from scratch all the way to engineer level. So you got your labs with Entra and Okta and everything. So y'all can check that out too. But yeah, anybody here like Anybody currently in the job market? Oh, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. Your boy back in the job market. You know what I'm saying? We back in the job market. So I low key what I want to do is do a document it. I want to document the process, like how long it takes, record every single interview, and then provide that to community, like the interviews, how I interviewed, everything, and then people have that as reference. I already have one interview posted in the chat uh, that I did. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's posted in there. But
Bet I had to post on the
what y'all think about that? Yeah, I'm back in the job market again.
man. He about to go out here and get a crazy bag. Sheesh.
He talking about damn, I'm competing with you. Hey,
Y'all, this is how you know he talking about my bread. Let's pocket watch this man right here. Let's count all the money in his pockets. That man's on his second contract. He's not on his rookie deal anymore. He's on his veteran contract right now. He might be having a supermax coming out. He might AP might change his name to Instagram. 200K AP.
nah, man. I'm going
Crazy.
for that. I'm taking a minimum like LeBron.
You're not taking a
Minimum
minimum.
deal.
You're not taking the bid. Oh God,
An
he said he's
interview
taking a
example
mid,
would be
Jay. He's
helpful.
lying. Don't worry, I'm about to be in the
So you
job
left your
market in a
current
little bit.
company? Nah, nah, I ain't leave the current company.
Might throw a little contract on there, just a little double checks. That's 4 checks
Oh,
in
of
a
course.
month. 2 checks on the 15th, 2 checks on the first. That'd be nice for
That'd
like
be
for like
nasty.
6 months, 8 month contract. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That's really what it is. Fully remote.
yeah, for sure.
Uh,
No, that'd be dope, bro. That'd be
AP, what
dope.
is? I got a
See,
question for you.
like,
Then, since you're going back into the job market, like, what's some things you looking for right now, like role wise? Are you looking for people to reach out to you, or are you just applying? Are you being referred to roles? Like, what does that look like for you right now? Re-entering the job market. How do you feel it's different from the first time?
honestly, I haven't applied to one job, and I got an interview set tomorrow. Just by like, I got hit up by a recruiter a long time ago, and I remember it was like, every time a recruiter hit me up, like if I'm not referring it to people in the community, I would reach out to them. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not currently in the job market, but I'd love to stay in contact, and they'd be like, okay, great. So I reached out to every single one of those recruiters that reached out to me and said, hey, I'm back in the job market. You got anything for me? One of them. One was green. So got that
Mm.
interview coming tomorrow, and I'll actually record that and I'll put it in the chat.
Facts. We got to put in the other members chat on God. We got to give y'all a little
Yep.
snippet in the free chat on God.
Yep. Sure. I mean, those initial recruiter calls supposed to be butter, y'all. They supposed to be butter. Where's the first interview? It's remote.
Tough. He
But
said,
yeah, for the job market though, like honestly, bro, I am kind of being specialized. I only want to touch one tool.
yeah, so you gonna stay with Cellpoint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus,
Taking
Cellpoint
my time.
engineers make so much bread anyway, so it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
God.
Bro, I saw a roll, but it was a clear roll, paying 175 to 215. I'm like, for that one roll, I'm like, that's solid.
Hmm. It says, Jay asked basically that he was gonna ask a question on TikTok. He said, if you're trying to pivot into IM, should you go for contracts or full time roles? You should go for both. You should go for whoever gives you bread first. That's really what it is. Apply to everything. That's what I'll say.
Facts.
I applied to everything. Contract, full time, it didn't matter. The more
Facts.
opportunity you give yourself, the more you know what I mean. The more chance you have to be lucky, or the more chance you have for them to give you an opportunity. Like you know what I mean. The more letters you have out, the more people will see, and you just need one job offer. That's all you need is one offer, really. So it's like that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, like, we say this all the time. It's literally a numbers game, bro.
Mm-hmm. You gonna see a lot of no's, A lot of we've
Somebody
already
said give
found the
y'all
candidate.
take. Somebody said give y'all take on leading the RBAC program.
Like a program? What do you mean? Like a?
I guess you mean like I guess implementing RBAC in your tech stack, your company.
Mm. I mean, dynamic groups are good for that. Basically, it just whatever job code you have for whatever department you work in, you automatically be placed in the role. So dynamic groups is good for RBAC.
So y'all don't do y'all draft roles?
Nah,
Like do you like?
we use the roles in Microsoft. We don't draft roles. We don't. Yeah,
But like okay, so
we've
like
made. Let's just say like a portion of our company is engineering. We've made like a engineering, but it's still an engineering sysadmin. Not engineering sysadmin, but it's for like warehouse roles. Like for like a warehouse clerk, it'll be a engineering warehouse clerk, but of course it's a different alias in our shit. But basically that's what I mean.
yeah,
Like we've made roles only for engineering side, but we don't really touch our like roles. We'll use the ones in Microsoft. It's always better.
got you.
Yeah,
That's smart. So like you know how like you onboard an application, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Um, do y'all drive roles specific to that application?
Onboarding the application, I'll just create a group and then add the group to the application. And basically like that also helps with single sign-on because when you have SAML set up, as long as that group has access to the application, they'll all be able to use single sign-on. I would say, um,
But I mean, so like, but I'm saying, so you know, if we like onboard, for example, Salesforce,
okay.
Salesforce like is an application that's like so
There's already roles
complicated
in
because there's so
Salesforce
many.
though. They have roles
Yes,
in
that's
their
what I'm
own. Like
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll use their roles.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll use their roles, and if we use our roles, like me, like I'm a global admin, so like I have that role under my title along with a bunch of others. Like you know what I mean? So it's like it's
Yeah.
yeah. We use Microsoft's only for ours because we use Microsoft pretty much for our products. And then yeah, we don't. I don't know when it comes to roles for anything
So they
else, like
can.
for an app or anything like that. They'll have roles on their app. I'm pretty sure, or they'll have an administrator like dashboard that you can look at to be able to see who's logging on. Things like that. Usually they have that. They have like a UI.
Yeah, and then they even have like now they implement like AI features. So like when you bro, come on, bro.
Bro, can I drink my water? This thing is empty, or else I would have drunk out the cup.
Yo, I'm trolling them all day. I'm trolling them all day.
He's
All right.
bro. He bought a new bike. He got a new PC. Bro. He's different. I can't even get
Bro,
a
come on,
car.
bro.
No, I'm just playing.
Nah, but no, like what I was saying, like they like implement AI too now into the join remove leave access process. Like, um, for example, when you onboard an application, like it'll give it's called like AI insights. I know that's how it is for SailPoint.
Mm.
So it pretty much can see data and trends, and it'll literally populate different roles. He said, let's not get on AP
Oh God.
in that view either.
Look at him. He got helicopters in the background. There's some Gotham shit back there. He talking about me. Clean it up, AP. Oh God. Tripping. Man got
That's
Gotham in
not
the
what we gonna
background.
do.
We about to see Batman fly. Come get the Joker
Not
right
what
in the
we gonna
background.
do. Not what we gonna do, bro.
Explosions in the background. All types of shit. Nah.
Nah, gang.
But yes, our back and our shit, our roles, we use the roles in our tenant basically. So anything that Microsoft allows role wise is what we use. AI admin, like AI administrator, like um, security admin, like things like that.
Yeah. Oh, all right. This is something too, right? Matter of
Mm.
fact, forget that. We'll get to that because that's something like we'll get into. But I do want to talk about that. Um, let's get to these questions. We said we're gonna get to the questions. We did not get to the questions. So who want to come on here and
Oh
let's
yeah, if
spark it up?
somebody wants to come on here, yeah,
Who's
for sure.
first?
You can raise your hand. We'll drag you up. You can come ask a question, cybersecurity related. Trying to enter the job force, or if you're already in and you may have a question about anything of working in corporate. Got you.
Oh man, man, he finna just blurred his camera. He just blurred his camera.
Dick heater.
He trying not. I don't have a question, but I have information that would be beneficial for the group to hear. Chop it up. You can go ahead and share. We're gonna have a hangout session, not today, but be on the lookout. We'll just have a hangout session. We can chop it up. Have you ever had to onboard apps with REST APIs or SOAP APIs?
Yes.
I've been in some job descriptions, but rarely see people talk about it. Yeah, it's not really difficult. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
an
not.
API call. Like when you onboard an application, it's an API call. So gathering like your client is secret, that's an API call to connect to that application. Simple.
Yep. You basically create an enterprise app or create an app reg, and then all you do is just add API permissions like user reads. You may want user read, write, user execute, just
Yep.
anything like that, or application side of it. You know what I mean? And it's either going to be one of two. It's either going to be delegated or what is the other one? Delegated or an application. So based off of those two things, like delegated, you'll have user read all those types of permissions, and then application side, you'll like have application. You'll be able to view the entire tenant. Like
Yeah. When people hear
our
APIs, I
devs
think
give
people
that.
freak out.
I know, right? They're usually in the ticket.
Yeah.
For me, in the ticket, it asks what permissions do they need, and they'll let me know if they need what user read, or what group permission API permission I need, and then I just add it on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, API calls are everything. It's easy though.
yeah.
Trust
It's
me.
nothing crazy. If the app is connected or disconnected. I mean, yeah, but if a dev is gonna if we're gonna create a new app for like a new app on our a new website maybe for customers or anything like that, because we're gonna do something similar to that, create a new separate website for like vendors we have where they can see what their account looks like and all that stuff. We'll do that, right? That's gonna be something we're just gonna create. So our dev team is basically just gonna have the information pulled through, let's say, Power BI or Fabric or something, just to aggregate the data, and have it in tables and shit like that. But just adding the app onto there, all I would do is just give the information to the devs, which is like creating the app, giving them the client secret, the client ID, tenant ID, and stuff, and then a dev, they'll use that information to route that to what it needs in Power BI and Fabric.
Yeah. Somebody else said, oh, he said saving is exclusively REST. Oh, really?
Sheesh.
Hmm. Somebody, he said, can we get an update on the user that got the free month mentorship? Hope he took advantage of it. I'll be honest, I haven't heard from him the day,
I
like
haven't. Yeah,
since
I
that
haven't.
day.
We should do another giveaway soon, low key. We could do another giveaway soon.
Okay.
Low key. I didn't even think about that.
I don't even think they ever, because we get notifications when people sign up. I don't think they ever
Yeah,
even signed up.
probably
Like it
not.
just went
Yeah, they didn't take advantage at
disappeared.
all. Low key.
And I specifically said, bro, if y'all not gonna take it serious,
Man, had the
then don't do
onboarding
it. But
call and everything still.
yep, onboarding call, help like literally set everything up for them. Not to talk bad on them or anything. I mean,
Yeah, no,
people,
no,
his
no.
life is life. But um, I'm literally just starting brand new, ran a prompt for chat that was in the ebook to get basic understanding of everything. Should I focus on that and labs? Absolutely. Um, don't focus on search right now. Literally, you're on the right pathway by following what the roadmap is saying. Like, just follow that way.
Pibby asks, how can I be seen by more by recruiters? He said this week he got 3 messages, but that was the first time in 4 months. You gotta change your resume up probably, and make sure that your LinkedIn is dialed in as well. is what I would recommend. Like make sure everything is current. You know, you're staying updated. Cause like even when Azure switched to Entra, like there was big commotion and people don't switch, and then there's different keywords. Just make sure everything that you have is current. Is what I would say. Shoot, make sure you're even posting on LinkedIn, post projects on LinkedIn, post things you're doing in the space. Try to get engagement. You never know. People like seeing that. They like seeing people take initiative. Go that extra mile.
Facts. What do you think the like most difficult part about your job is?
Collaboration. Collaboration is probably the hardest part. I'm not gonna lie. Just because the projects are
Ah,
always
oh,
pushed back because somebody is not, somebody's not on it up until the last minute. Collaborating with other teams is low key the hardest part. My team is actually not my team, but our company is actually pretty cool with that though. I've heard it's way worse in like a large company, um, like a Fortune 100 or Fortune 500 company like that. I hear it's crazy. So I mean, I'm kind of glad I got like very minimal type of, problem. Usually we
yeah,
can get straight to the source. We don't have to have many chains of approval. It's usually just one or two. Like of my boss, like if my boss wants something done because his boss asked him to get something done, I would just have to confirm with him, hey, can I, we're gonna have to do this. Is this okay? He'll be like, put in a change request or put in a ticket. Boom, it's usually done the same day, like or done the same day for whenever the day is that I scheduled the change for. So it's not as bad for me necessarily, but there's slackers at every company that don't really like that are urgent. You know what I mean? So that's probably the hardest part. I'm not gonna lie.
facts. The reason I asked you that is because I saw a post, and it was a guy. He was talking about like IAM and stuff like that. He was talking about why most projects fail is due to collaboration and change management. IAM,
Yep.
bro, is like it's literally change management. What does that mean? If you make a change, there's so many other factors and so many other teams that you got to work with. All right. So if you onboard an application, let's keep it on topic. Like if you onboard an application, you gotta speak with certain teams, right? They may not get back to you. You reach back out, they still don't reach back out to you. And you're like, damn, so I can't go on and do what I'm doing, right? Or you get to the point where you do a project and they may not be, you know, really involved in it. And then we get to the point where we're trying to push through and then boom, we gotta push the project back. So
Hell no.
that's why the people skills are extremely important too.
We had a migration that we're doing currently that should have been done on like like what when should it have been done? It should have been done like 2 weeks ago. That's when they told me it was gonna be done in a week. The entire change from we changed from I can't even say, I'm not even gonna say the vendor actually, but we changed from a vendor to another vendor. And that entire process, we have to get APIs for like for different companies that we use. For instance, like for different servers and different like cloud apps. So in this migration, they said it was supposed to be done in that week. It's been like 3 weeks, and they're still not done. They got a meeting scheduled tomorrow,
Be like that, bro.
and I told my boss too because I'm like, listen, I've already told them. I always just update them basically, telling them, oh, this is what I've done. You know what I mean, and this is who I've worked with, and I'll put it in writing and just send it to him. You know what I mean, and I'll tell him about it. And he's like, cool, you good. As long as you keep me updated, so
Yeah,
I can give our boss something. His name is Tom.
yeah. Somebody said gotta go. Somebody said facts. Everybody be on different pages. That's facts. And then somebody else said gotta go through cab for any changes for my old client.
Mm.
Bro, yes, bro. Go on a cab, bro. When you trying to put something to,
What's Cab?
um,
I haven't done that.
cab is like when you do stuff in your sandbox tenant, your test
Oh, like
environment,
UAT.
right?
Okay, like dev environment or something. Not dev.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
UAT. Yeah.
So, yeah, so you do your UAT testing, and then for us, this is how it works. We do whatever in our test environment, and then boom, we do our own UAT, our own testing to make sure it works.
Mm.
Okay, once it works, then we use a tool called Panaya, which is a testing tool to actually do testing and document it. Once we document that, we got to go to production. We got to submit a ticket in ServiceNow to go
Mm-hmm.
to production.
You gotta put a
Then,
change request in.
yeah, we got to
Damn,
wait
y'all trying to
till
do all that
the
shit.
cab date, wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning,
Nah.
and get there. And then there's all these other stakeholders, other people in the meeting. Oh, what about this? Have you considered this? Have you done that? Have you done this? Ain't it? Then boom, now you're embarrassed, and the cab mean your shit don't go through. It's like fuck. But
Frying.
I mean, it really be people be on BS, bro. Like some people literally they're just to hold the project back. That's how I be feeling, bro.
Everybody
Demo
on different
calls.
pages.
What do you mean by that?
On God, everybody on different pages. He says his integration partners are combative. That's crazy. People in this company were combative. Like my old boss that hired me, he was like the dude. Like he got hired to be the dude that was not the yes man. That would always like to be the negative person or whatever. So yeah, he was the bruiser basically. So whenever somebody asked for this change or did something, he's kind of pushed back. You feel me? So,
Literally, bro.
bro,
Literally, the people to challenge
he's
everything. Gang.
cybersecurity trying to push back on every damn change, everything. Funny as hell, unless he wanted it.
X,
Yeah,
X. And that's why, bro. Like today, I'm not gonna lie. Like I got on my bike at like 12 because I was done with the BS. I ain't gonna lie. I got on my bike at 12 o'clock today and said,
right.
"Fuck it."
I was working from home today. I'm chilling. Couldn't do it.
Yeah. Bro, like I'm waiting on people to send stuff and they act slow. I don't even know how some people like they don't even know how to use a laptop. It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie.
Crazy.
I was over it. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
When your review is on
People don't
Tuesday.
know when people don't know regular stuff. It's crazy. I had somebody one time like join the call, even though I was gonna be doing the process of what they needed. They just wanted to be in the call to know how to do it as well. And it's not like someone in my department, not a cybersecurity person, just a random like PM or app like app person or something like that. And she's never gonna do it. I'm the one that's gonna be dealing with it, dealing with the tickets, completing the tickets, putting the changes in. But she's just hard stuck on. I don't know. It was crazy. But my boss had said something, and I was like, "Dang, is that bad?" He was like, "Yeah, she just wants to be involved. I don't know why, but entertainer." I'm like, "Cool."
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I ain't gonna lie. Our CISO, he sent me like documentation on Entra identity governance.
Mm.
I think SailPoint getting a little too expensive.
Oh God, Entra ain't as bad. Microsoft ain't as expensive, and it's
And,
basically
and we're transitioning from on-prem to full out cloud.
yeah, we're doing the same thing. They want to move as much things from on-prem as possible. They're saying it's way more expensive to be on-prem.
Yep. I'll tell you what. Nobody know. I'll tell you what, bro. I say this all the time. Nobody know what the fuck they doing. And my like,
They just
nobody know what they doing. I swear, like, I swear, the CISOs, everybody, nobody know what the hell they doing. Like, we literally bought a bunch of on-prem physical servers, everything, and now we just got all of this inventory of hundreds of thousands of equipment, but they gotta throw all this shit away, and we going all the way to the cloud. Like,
yeah.
like companies just be throwing hundreds of $1,000s. Yeah,
Nah, yeah.
I feel like most leadership, nah, they just talk good and sound good,
Yeah.
sound smart.
Because to be honest, all he was teaching me was the process of the new way to create service principles. She will never touch a service principle. She doesn't even know the benefits of why the service principle is better for on the cloud than the service account, right? But she's in the meeting learning how to button mash basically and just click a couple buttons to create a service principle. Like I'm not, it doesn't.
Yep.
I get it, but she hasn't created one to this day. I'm like, he said you just got to sound
Have
confident.
literally,
So, oh my soul, you got to stay it with your
literally.
chest. Oh,
I
B.
swear, bro. Same thing with interviewing. What I say, number one thing you can have is being confident. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you say some BS, sound confident saying it. It might sound better.
Bro,
I
Kyle said
ain't
most
gonna-
leadership don't don't ever know nothing too, and it's like, bro, we were in a meeting today about like running phishing campaigns and stuff, running them to people in our tenant and then people in our user base. And I'm like, bro, I had did this like 8 months ago. We had completed phishing campaigns, and he was having trouble doing it at all. Like he was learning it brand new, and I'm like, he was learning the button part, like how to fill everything in, how the hours and stuff was giving him trouble, like the hours and the days because it's in CST and not in not Central Time. It's like, I think it is Central Time. It's in Central Time in UTC, and then that was given an issue even though you could just put it in AI and it'll do it for you. But bro, it was crazy. We had a whole like meeting and used hours from our vendor for that. So it's crazy. Facts. You gotta
Often do you
market to the top.
facts. How often do you use like
Oh, we use them all the time, bro. Use them
your
hours,
support?
bro. Oh God, because they had told us we had like 200-300 hours left. And we were gonna have to renew our
Y'all
contracts.
company pay for that much?
Bro, we had 200. They weren't using it. They weren't using it for nothing. We now since my new bosses came, we've been
How much?
calling SMEs damn near nonstop to put in changes for geolocation changes for service principal and like things like that. We've already, I'm telling you, we've been using them now, and I believe we got we almost used up the entire amount. I'm not sure when our thing expires and we have to renew, but it's soon, so
What?
we'll see.
How much does that cost?
What you
200, 300 hours, bro?
just left, like we had so many hours left.
No, no, no. I know, but you had that many hours, dog. Dog, I'll tell y'all this. I'll tell you, just to give y'all what it costs on our end. We just renewed ours, me and, hours to get help. Only 82 hours a year. A year. Guess how much that costs?
82 hours a year is
I got any
insanity.
clue?
That is,
82 hours a year costs 50 grand just for 82 hours.
yeah, I don't know. That's why y'all coming back to Microsoft. You're coming this way. Come to the dark
Like,
side.
what? Bro,
Jesus.
$50,000
Yeah,
for
crazy.
82 hours of support.
Nah, yeah. You get it with your when you like purchase like when you get that licensing agreement and stuff and like depending on what your licensing is and what your like plan is that they have, how many licenses you have to get out. Oh God, we have so many. It's crazy.
We overcount, I ain't gonna lie.
Consultant maxing. Oh God, Microsoft definitely consultant maxes. They never have the email of Microsoft. It's usually whenever we have an SME in, he's off of like a random email.
Oh, right.
Oh
Oh, they
God,
outsource?
yeah, they outsource for sure. They may be like contracted with them, like, and they have to have so many hours. They allocate so many hours, and they get paid out whatever their amount is per hour. But still, they basically just outsource. It's crazy.
They got that cheese to do that.
Oh God, they do. Facts.
It's big money. But I mean, it's impossible for them to have that amount of employees for, I mean, it's Microsoft. Like,
Nah, yeah.
so they do need to let me be a SME. I'm not gonna lie, those SME is, I ain't gonna lie. Depending on who you talking to, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I can go band for band with a SME. Not literally, but like, for like what they know.
Oh
For like
God.
what they know. Because I'd be in the calls, I'd be like, bro, like, I swear, like, we was in the call with a SME, and me and the other engineer, bro, we were like in a call, and she hit me up on Teams like, I don't know about this guy. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know either.
Well, we
So
got
we
rid
had to.
of one of our vendor, one of our account managers, the person that would come in and talk to us. He didn't know what he was talking about, and we got another one. This dude talks super slow. Every time he talks, he's like, "So when you do this, you have to do that because of this and do like he talks slow as hell, bro. We are putting zoos in the fucking in our little separate chat on Teams for just the people under, not our manager, just us four. We call it just us four. for our chat, bro. Oh God, we put sleeping emojis. This it bores us to sleep, bro. And then we had an SME. I was just on the call because they were having some fabric issue. Our service principal tied to something in one of our tenants, like, and basically they were talking on that call for probably like 40 minutes. I know they didn't get nothing out of it. We still didn't get our problem fixed. This is with an SME that we had the 911 because the day before we had a meeting, we couldn't get the problem solved. It's crazy. Bro, SMEs really just be like, they just get paid for nothing damn near. Sometimes they're a hit. Sometimes because I've had the SME help me for sure. Um, Especially on stuff for like, what was it? What did we do? A geofencing. It was somewhere around geofencing. Like we did something. We had to fix industry standard, and we did that like a while back. Um, yeah. So he helped me out for sure. But other than that,
What is geofencing? I don't even know what that is.
people logging in like outside of the U.S. and all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like our
Okay.
consultants, like if they're like from India, if we have Indian consultants, they'll have to be logged in on like a U.S. server that they'll have to ping in order to get on anyone's tenant. Like basically.
Solid.
Facts.
That's it. All right, y'all. So we got what? We got like 5 minutes left.
Facts. We're gonna get a couple more
I want to make
questions
sure.
in. First,
Yeah,
type
I
one
want to
in the
make sure we
chat
get some
though.
questions in.
Yeah, type one in the chat if you guys are getting anything. You know what I mean. I know we just out here blabbling about random things, but hope you're getting a little bit about at least the process of getting in a role and actually having the role and what it's gonna entail. Jesus, he says the same thing in
200K.
healthcare IT with Epic. Them analysts make damn near 200K and do nothing. On God, health tech get bags too. Health tech gets
Yeah.
bags. Health tech and fintech to me are top two. I ain't gonna lie. They just top two for me.
Facts. But
Oh God.
fintech, you work extremely
Extremely,
hard, bro.
but you get paid
Oh my god.
extremely well because at that point you're getting
True.
like you probably get a percentage of the company if it's public. Like you know what I mean? You get shares, you get those type of bonuses. Like they're different.
No, that's facts. Startups pay some of the highest paid
Yep.
too. Shoot, we had somebody in the chat interview for a role. It was a startup paying 180, starting at 180. It was they keep you crazy.
Mm.
South State Bank. Let's see if they pay.
Wow. What did it say in the offer, or what did it say in the job role? They didn't put no salary on it. $110, solid, solid.
110, 110 a year or 110 an hour. But yeah, y'all make sure, you know what I'm saying, throw them questions in the chat before we hop off here, get off in like 2 minutes. Make sure we get the questions under our belt. Uh, what's the best sites to look for roles? I feel like LinkedIn and Indeed, BMBS. My favorite is LinkedIn. Um, Hiring Cafe is another one. LinkedIn Hiring Cafe, and I use Hire for You, which is our platform. But I go between those three, but mainly LinkedIn. Like I just look up on the IAM jobs. Let me pull it up real quick. real quick before we hop off of here. All right, let's do it. Having a lot of clearance rules. I just be blind, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to show y'all what I do. Share screen. All right, can y'all see my screen? I feel like I'm at work. Can you see my screen? Say that all damn day. Y'all can see it. Yeah. All right. All right. So what I do, y'all, I make sure you got it. All right. What I do, like, I just type in IAM, right? So I would go through these roles. Like, mostly, I would try to be, I would say, past month at least, and I would go and literally just like for time's sake, I'll go here, click save, and I'll just go through the okay, save, boom, and then I will go to my save ones and just hurry up and apply to those, right? Um, there's also a tool called Locked In. I think is it called Locked In? Uh, I think it's called Locked In. Um, it's the auto apply.
Mm, the model apply would
No,
be
that's the
complicated.
wrong one.
It's not like
That's the
that.
cheat on interviews. Not that one. uh, what is it? Simplify. Simplify job. This right here. All right, so now it just popped up and then it went away. Did it get bought out?
That'd be crazy.
They may have. But yeah, this might be it. But it's an extension. You have a free extension. And when you click on job, you fill your information, it'll put your resume in there and everything and start applying to jobs for you. So I use that. But I would just go through here, save jobs, and apply to them. Same thing on every other platform. But what I do is I don't just type in IAM. There's different search fields. So IAM, identity, access, management, boom. So different results may pop up on that. I'll type in sell point. So different results may come up. See, I wouldn't see this under IAM. So I see this one now. I'm saying I'm actually gonna apply to this one. Actually, let me say that.
Live work.
Let me
Come
apply to
on.
that one. Senior sell point
Man, what the
engineer.
salaries looking
Apply to
like?
that. Let's see. Identity IQ. Ew.
Uh,
Ew. Nah. I don't need to see the salary. Sell point ISC engineer. Let's say that one. Uh, weekly pay. Different.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not seeing salaries. But yeah, that's what I do, y'all. Sell point, Entra, Okta, and I go through them, and that's how I get the best out of um like actually seeing roles.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like another thing is your algorithm. Your algorithm on your LinkedIn profile does a lot for like seeing roles and populating roles too. Believe it or not. So interactive with like IAM posts and stuff like that will help you as well.
Yup. Man, adding others like SailPoint engineer, Okta engineer, or CyberArk engineer, adding like any of those engineers and seeing them and trying to add them just to become friends, that's good too. You'll always be in the pipeline for
Yep.
them, especially if you like update your LinkedIn, like so actually putting things in it, putting in projects you do, like I said earlier. They'll see that you're active, that you consistently, provision or deprovision, or you're consistently working. You're not just, looking for a job and not doing anything. So, but yeah, I think after that, right here, P, I think we can wrap this up for sure. Appreciate everyone for coming out. could we get, man? Shout out to y'all for coming out, and can we get some ones in the chat if y'all learned anything, even during this hiring process with AP? Matter of fact, what's the stream popping up? You're right, man. I
Bruh,
appreciate
this
everyone
is
coming out.
IAM. The IAM job market, like it's definitely not cooked, bro.
Nah,
This
yeah.
job was posted 3 days ago. Only 27 people clicked apply. Only 27 clicked apply.
And that's 3 days ago. Usually over
Yeah,
1,000 already will apply. I ain't gonna lie.
over 1,000
Look at
for
a sock. Look
like
at a sock
sock.
analyst job. Look at a
Yeah,
sock
let's go to
analyst job,
sock.
and let's see
You
if we can
never.
get this live on tape. Let's look at what a sock. Anything within 3 days,
That don't count.
stop.
Anything that says actual sock. See,
Yeah, sock
okay, this no no
analyst.
no no. Let's so let me mention this, y'all. You remember how I said being the algorithm for applying to jobs? You see how I click, I search by sock, and I don't see a lot of like sock roles,
Exactly.
like with the job title sock. That's what I mean. Like being an algorithm. This is my algorithm. Like I noticed that when applying to jobs too. But if I continuously look up sock and I interacted with sock stuff,
Cybersecurity
I'm gonna see
analyst is sock. I ain't
crazy
gonna lie
amount.
to you. Let's see what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
That's
Security
cybersecurity
incident
analyst.
response. Where's it at? Right
Right
here.
there. How many days is that?
26 applicants?
In
1
the
hour
first
ago.
hour.
Okay. And this is the first
Bro,
hour. That was three
what is
days
the
ago.
first hour? That was 3 days ago. Look at sock, bro.
Yeah.
Sock is frying. Oh God, and this isn't even a large company. This ain't Microsoft. What is Clear at?
Clear. Oh, that's the
What is it at the
airport
top right?
stuff.
Yeah. What's that at the top right? What does it say? I can't see it.
Where
It says it like New York, and then what does it say? How long ago was that posted? It said over 100 people clicked.
it says reposted 2 weeks ago, so it could have been a while.
So that means they're hiring another analyst.
It's an SDR position. That's not. I
Yeah.
don't see like sock rows. Right? Like what am I?
Yeah, like SOC analyst
Security
roles.
operations.
That's engineer,
It's
but
an hour
okay.
ago.
Yeah,
Engineering.
7 in an hour. Shoot, look at GRC.
Okay.
GRC is tough
One day
too.
over 100.
Yeah. In
Oh,
3 days, they
GRC
didn't
is
have anything. GRC
crazy
is tough
too.
too. I'm not gonna hold you.
No. Senior GRC analyst. 1 day ago, 100 applicants.
For a senior,
2 days ago, 31 applicants.
what is that? IT
Surprising.
engineer. Okay.
But it's an easy
Compliance
apply.
analyst. What is that?
GRC manager. 10 hours ago, 88 applicants.
Yeah.
GRC engineer.
100 applicants. What is that? 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I don't count this. They be BS.
I was gonna
They
say,
post
what
the
is
same
that?
job 50 times a day. This is
Algeria. They're like a hiring company or something like that.
yeah, hiring company. They post the same job every single day. I
Yeah.
don't count these.
Kind of like Ernest and Young
But
and
stuff
shit.
like this. 3 days ago, 100 applicants.
But yeah.
Like actual, like 100 applicants. This is actual solid companies. You know what I mean? What is this? Oh, see stuff like this. And they're located in Carmel, Indiana. Nobody wants to work there.
Well, I was gonna say Carmel,
And I know
Indiana.
it's a terrible place to be. Like I know exactly where that's at. But if I wanted a job in Indiana, I can get a job tomorrow. To be honest, an IAM job because nobody's working there. But yeah, y'all get the point. You gotta move to Indiana. Yeah, if you want to move to Indiana, I just had a recruiter out of nowhere ask me for references that are in Indiana. Literally, I wish I had some homeboys back home that was into this stuff. What's another one? I don't know. I think that's enough.
Facts. Man. You can go ahead and close it, AP.
You missing stuff, still.
But yeah, appreciate everybody for coming out to this Q&A, man. Everybody for giving out some game, giving us some insight. Shout out Breeze, man. Shout out Kyle. Asked a bunch of questions. Sunshine Roy, Dello, X. Man, shout out to everybody in here, bro. Shout out Saab, Gamiko, Remedy, TKO. Man, shout out to everyone for sure.
Appreciate y'all coming out.